Hello everybody, welcome to my new Let's Play of World of Tanks, if you can no doubt see. I don't know what's up with the menu, but I really love the video intro. Enable video intro. This is problematic. Well, I'll probably put an episode up for the video, but for now, let's just start playing the game if I can ever remember my password. I will warn you guys, it's just been forever since I played this game, so I might not be the best at it. Because when I played, artillery wasn't really overpowered, and I'm not good at it anymore, so I'm just not good, I guess. Okay, what are you doing? Can't move my mouse. Oh, okay. So I heard they've updated the graphics a lot, and it does look much better than it used to. And again, when I played before, I was playing on a laptop. So, just by looking at the tanks I have, I don't really stay with the same nation, because I mean, got tier 4 Germans, a tier 5 British, a tier 5 French, and then Type 59. I don't think you see those much anymore. But I was thinking I might want to start going down my Germans a little farther, because I kinda never got that far. So let's just hop right in. Which tank? I've been wanting to really get the E series of tanks, so I've been using the Panzerkampfwagen. Halfway there. What sucks is I don't drive light tanks like light tanks. I drive them like medium tanks, so I always get killed. So, actually a lot of light tanks on. But with my karma, I am not gonna get a good match. And I do apologize if I look really weird. This is the first video I am doing with a webcam, because I've been sort of scraping together whatever I can find around my place so I can have a proper setup for video recording. Okay, so they actually have punishment for the destruction and damage of allied vehicles. I wonder if it's more than just, you know, credit penalties along with experience. I wonder if it's actually something severe, other than being colored blue as well. So, in this match, not the best match, but not the worst. I definitely want to avoid the EXP, because last time I kind of ran into one and I didn't pay attention to the fact that it's like 30 tons or heavier, so it kind of ran me over. And apparently the game doesn't want to load. So I do know that before in Westfield, you used to be able to jump across the bridge. I actually used to do that a lot in my type. However, the issue with doing it in a 59 is it doesn't end up the best. And right as I jump into match, there's another 38 NA. What? Oh, right, they keep changing the controls. Have no idea what this guy has, but it looks pretty similar to mine, so I guess it's safe to assume he's almost fully upgraded. Oh. I cannot tell what that was, but I am not sticking around for that. But I do know I will have luck against another 38 NA. Because, I mean, I think the only thing I don't have upgraded right now is my radio. Look at him run. Then again, it's probably what I should be doing right now. These people with weird names. So, I actually know a person that has played in the beta of, well, this game. And he was actually one of the beta testers of World of Warplanes and Warships as well. And he can remember when there wasn't artillery. And I was also playing for a very short period of time before there was artillery. But I can also remember when artillery only went up to tier 3 and it wasn't that bad. Because, I mean, imagine you're, oh, that's not good. You're in a tier 10 game, and the only artillery happened to be up to tier 3. So they weren't that much of a threat, but I am probably gonna die here. How did he miss? And game's lagging, not that surprising. I mean, only expected of a game I haven't played in ages, it's gonna lag. And again, that confuses me because this computer is almost virtual reality ready. So it shouldn't be lagging, should it? And there goes a person criticizing a heavy tank. And just as I remember, I am the most useless person on this team at the moment, other than the fact that I'm alive. That ain't good. M4, is that a Sherman? That's a Sherman, isn't it? I think it is because I have, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically a bigger Sherman of the same tier. And it's called the inflatable Sherman because they blow up spectacularly. And he already got me. Right? Yeah. That wasn't a good game. Let's see if we can fit another in. Honestly, I can't tell if I'm lagging because of the new video setup or if I'm lagging because of the computer. Because last I heard, when you record in a good quality, you have to have 2 screens. Well, not 2 screens, but 2 graphics cards. Okay, so we're all loaded in. And I don't know how much of a rampage I can go on with this tank anymore. Honestly, I know barely anybody watches my videos right now, but if anybody cares about commenting, I want to know if I should continue my Let's Play of Sid Meier's Pirates or not. And if you're German or if you're French, it doesn't matter. I'll find a way to translate it so I can get your input. So if you ever care about commenting and you want me to continue, I will. Because, I mean, input from viewers is what makes a lot of the choices of YouTube channels these days. I mean, maybe 2 votes might affect mine because just a tiny little channel. And the person that had played the beta, he actually has a channel himself. I think the channel is somewhere along the lines of John, but he also plays World of Tanks. And if you do enough searching, I think you can find a video of him flying a Cessna over the Grand Canyon. And that was pretty fun. Like, I wasn't there to see it, but watching the video was pretty neat. Because I don't know how you strap a GoPro to the outside of a plane, but they kind of just took the wing and strapped a GoPro onto it and took off. And it looks really amazing. I mean, like, perfect frames per second, very good video quality, and you get an amazing canyon. So I would suggest that you check that video out. And this battle looks both good and bad. Oh, come on. Connection error? Are you serious right now? And now my game is lagging horribly. Oh, here's the video thing. I guess you actually get to watch that. I mean, this just shows how much quality they actually try to put into their advertising and videos, because if it looked like that in-game, World of Tanks would be dominating War Thunder right now. So you can just like find this video online if you want to see the whole thing. But I'm an impatient person and I don't really like waiting around for a video to pass. So I know I might be a lot more talkative in this video than in others, but I have 2 places at which I can record, and I feel a lot more comfortable talking if a person can see me, even if it's through TV screen and it's not actually me being there, but I just feel more comfortable talking that way. And in the other place I record, I don't have a webcam there yet, so I'm cooped up in this little room talking to a monitor, and it's also where I recorded every other video, so this is the first time I am recording with a different setup. We'll load any day soon. And I kind of like to again battle and see the low fight. Okay, so we're kind of loading. And I'm dead. Oh, there's a Type 64. Oh, he's dead. Well, this episode is really disappointing for a starting episode of a series. So, that's a thing. And it looks like the Conqueror and T-26 E4 are having a battle of push each other, I guess. Jesus, my game is not cooperating. Because if you look at the bottom right, I have it set to the conqueror, and it was still looking at somebody else. And this team might actually pull it off. I just don't like that tier 9 artillery. So I'm actually really amazed at where technology has come today, because anybody who is a gaming nerd knows anything about SimCity, they should know what this is. And this is supposed to be used on a computer that doesn't have the Windows setup. Because, I mean, it does say in the installation, if I can find it, that you should have running DOS 3.1 or higher. And it says to install the game, type install and hit enter. Now, I'm pretty sure computers today do not use a DOS operating system. And I was honestly thinking of playing this game as my next Let's Play. My only issue is I don't know how I'm going to get it to work on a computer, especially a Windows 10. Well, got a little cluster of tanks, and that isn't good. So later in the series, I actually do have some ideas on what I could do, because I have a few friends that still actively play this game, and I could probably get them together for like a team or something, a platoon. So, if anybody who is watching this hasn't heard of or played or seen World of Tanks, as you can obviously just see by looking at the game, you drive tanks. There's light tanks, medium tanks, heavy tanks, artillery, and tank destroyers. And I actually heard that they might be dividing up the classes, I don't know, but they do add stuff regularly. Because I actually do remember when it was just the Americans, Germans, and Russians. There weren't the Japanese or the French. So, yeah. Someone talking about the bad chat being speedy? They're all speedy. They're French. Honestly, I'd rather see them kill that bad chat than sit in the cab. What kind of tank is... Oh, there's the low. Same issue as me, I guess. Died before he could even move. So it's always a 15v15 match. People can be in clans, kind of like what this guy is. He has this peace symbol on his tank. I used to be in a clan named Sniper Kings, but I kinda got kicked out because they don't play, or at least not often. And their new symbol is a troll face that says, "I just sniped you, trollolol." So every time you get hit or killed by one of those tanks, it'll say that. So I'm pretty sure they're aiming to piss people off with that. And honestly, if anybody who watches this video plays World of Tanks and has a Type 59, a premium tank that is really old and you cannot buy anymore, I want to know, because I honestly get really excited when I see another Type 59 player, just like how there's 4 in this match, because the way the game used to work is you could have like an entire team made of the same premium tank, so there would be wolf packs of Type 59s, and it would be an entire team of 15, and at that point they were basically unstoppable before they got nerfed, because their turret's a frying pan basically, and it's almost impossible to penetrate it if you were playing one of the older versions. But kind of running out of time, so we're gonna wait for this to load, and then I will see you guys in the next episode.